Hey everybody, Alex Miller Academy in here. Now I said I was going to talk about Ghost PI stuff for a while, but there's some stuff going on with stablecoins and the cryptocurrency world that's just too interesting and exciting and urgent. I think a lot of people don't understand it. I got to speak on it. So just some preface definitions, etc. What's a stablecoin? A stablecoin is a cryptocurrency that has some kind of contrivance to keep its value pegged to $1. So Bitcoin and Ethereum are all over the place. In the time I've been paying attention, Bitcoin has gone from, it's worth like pennies to worth tens of thousands of dollars, and now it's going back down again. So the whole point of a stable coin is that it has this kind of digital native quality that cryptocurrencies have, but its price isn't freaking out all over the place. And for different kind of applications around trading and stuff like this is a nice quality, and people are really interested in this. All right, and I want to say real quick. So, what's going on? These pegs are, in some cases, seem to be under pressure, and I'm going to talk about. There's good macroeconomic reasons for this. I think a lot of people expected this to happen. Unfortunately, not a lot of people who are losing their shirt, freaking out on Twitter right now. And I can't go into all the detail, but I would encourage everybody to look up the 1997 Asian financial crisis. It was kind of about pegs to the dollar in countries like Thailand. And I'm going to go into detail on this, but stable currencies, in a lot of ways, have an entity that will function like a central bank that's doing different kinds of operations, buying and selling this cryptocurrency to keep it at a given value. Very similar to what central banks around the world have done in the past. Thailand, prior to the Asian financial crisis, for example, tried to peg their currency to the dollar. And then these pegs, they don't work out. And then the problem is that the thing's supposed to be worth $1 if it's worth less than $1. Well, now I'm mad. It's not doing its job. I'm going to ditch it and hold something else. And it tends to be true that once you lose your peg, you really lose your peg, and you're in big trouble. Okay, so what are the current events? Luna is a blockchain ecosystem. It's built on top of Ethereum. They have a regular coin that has its price fluctuating around, and they have a stablecoin. The point of the stablecoin is the price is always supposed to be $1. Their stablecoin is what's called an algorithmic stablecoin, although that's kind of bullshit in a way I'll talk about in a second. They have this regular coin, they have this stablecoin, and the idea is that there is some kind of algorithmic approach where these are traded back and forth in order to keep the value of the stablecoin at $1. Notable and probably stupid and fateful for their stablecoin is they wanted to use Bitcoin and other prominent cryptocurrencies as their reserve, the thing that they spend to manipulate the price, versus Tether, which is the largest stablecoin, uses just regular dollar bills and commercial paper and all these kinds of things. Okay, so what happens that breaks these things? What's going on right now? The Fed is tightening a lot, sucking money out of the economy. This tends to suck money out of everything and make it hard to maintain pegs. And so this was a very similar story with the Asian financial crisis. Lots of money is flowing into Thailand. They've got this peg. They've got really high interest rates. It's all quietly a Ponzi scheme. And this is true of crypto too. You used to be able to get amazing interest rates in the crypto universe, like 20%. And if you're a skeptic like me, well, that means you're probably going to be screwed later because that's not really realistic. Okay, so you get these great interest rates pegged to $1, money's flowing in, everybody's having a great time. Actually, the continual flows of money in, like any great Ponzi scheme, are what enables you to have these great high interest rates and maintain this peg. And what usually happens is people have their foot on the gas pedal, everyone's having a great time, and then some kind of macroeconomic factor changes, and those flows change, and it's kind of game over. So what we have right now is the inflation's really high. There's a lot of liquidity sloshing around. The Fed is tightening and sucking money out of the economy via various techniques, raising interest rates via open market operations, quantitative tightening. So those flows of money into the cryptocurrency ecosystem are certainly going to be slowing down. And then when they're slowing down, the money going in was really, in a way, driving the wealth that you use to manipulate the thing. And so lots of these crypto coin stablecoins have been under pressure, and they're starting to break. So a couple days ago, Luna's stablecoin depegged. It was kind of and there's a lot of interesting crowd psychology here too. it depegged. It was in the kind. It was supposed to be worth $1. It was worth 0.9 for a while, and then it was down. It was down at 30 cents at one point. It's been freaking out, kind of in the like orbiting around 50 cents with super high volatility for a few days now. I personally expect it may eventually die. These kinds of things have happened before, but never with a coin that's so prominent. Luna's other non-stable coin, which has its economics related to the stable coin, I believe just days ago it was at $80. It's recently been below $1. So that's really losing your shirt. Something to look at going forward. Tether is the largest stable coin. And getting back to, they use dollars to manipulate the price. Another thing that hurt the Luna ecosystem was that they were using Bitcoin. Their stash of Bitcoin has been losing lots of value lately because Bitcoin is going down. So they have less firepower to maintain this price. So Tether's probably in better shape, generally bigger. They had a minor depeg overnight. They got down to like 95 cents or something like that. And once again, how these things go, it's like if you're not about bending, once you got to bend, you break. So I'm not saying Tether's going to crash. They're getting close to $1 again. Tether is really big. It could be a major shit show that could spill into over other things if it goes the way that Luna's going. So keep an eye on this. Even if you don't care about the crypto world, this is the kind of disaster where the crypto world could come to see you.